First of all, thank you very much to Simona for this invitation. Beautiful, fantastic place. I was born in Lille, but I grew up in Switzerland. My name is Mino Caggiula, Architects, Lugano, Switzerland. And this is my great team since 2010, a young and dynamic team, and more than 20 architects from different backgrounds. And really lucky because we built more than 35 architecture in 11 years. And this is one of the architecture I'm presenting today. He's the only, actually. And is the winner of 7 international awards. And is thanks to Alice, that it's my friend now. She's a great artist, but she's more a great person because she lives, normally there is the music, I'm sorry, that doesn't work, but no problem, just imagine it. And there is this fantastic person that helps in every way possible the people living for, she lives for 6 months in Ecuador and there are 6 months in Switzerland. She's a healthy person and she helps these poor guys in every way possible. And she creates like a hyper-realistic sculpture thanks to these strong bond relationships that she makes with these people. And I love the way Alice model with her hands the matter. And also there is another beautiful experience between the thing that the artist works on their subjects and the architects make people live inside what they create. And there is these beautiful relationships between the artists, the architects, and also the site. The site of this building is in Switzerland, in the southern part, in Orillo. And there is like a remember me, this place, the place where the Greece used to build the theaters. And normally the theater were built into promontory, reaching through fantastic views to the sea. We don't have the sea in Switzerland, but we have beautiful mountains. But the point is that conception with the point to create a building that helps Alice as a point of observation and contemplation before doing her art. And if you see the site, now you can really see this place that is like a small depression going down. And Alice asked us to renew or demolish or do something on an existing villa. And what we did is to read the curvature and the curve line, and we lift up 2 curves line, and we put inside, we cut out the architecture into it to try to find the way, and I think we got it, to do not only architecture, but at the same time also landscaping. And what we did is to put an iconic feature that is an icon, that normally it's a space, a natural space, and it's a cenote. Also, thanks to the idea of like have an homage to the South American origin of Alice Trap. And we put this space in the core of the project. And this is both a space for working and a house. And the point is that we would like Alice to like staying in a centrifugal force that brings her into the nature when she lives in the house, in the daily living. But when she wants to stay with herself and thinking about her heart, it's like a centripetal force that brings her into the belly of Mother Earth. And you can see in plan that everything rotates around the cenote, and not only in plan, but also in section. Here in section is maybe better to understand it. And you can see the spaces and now hypogeo emptiness. And I grew up as a bricklayer because I started my career in a construction site when I was 16. And I did a diploma. It's a degree in Switzerland. You can do a degree in bricklayer from the 16 to 19. And then after I did my university, then like a Polytechnic in Lugano, then the Academy of Mendrisio, and then the New York City, the Columbia University. But at the end, I'm a craftsman. I'm a builder. And the most important thing is to play with these guys every day because the only way to translate this passion and these shapes is staying there together with them, because you can use all the software you want. Because here we used Rhino, a bit of advertisement, sorry, to to translate our idea into projects. But then what we did really was to cut out 200 sections. We put this section together. We cross them together, this section. We create more than 2,000 dots. This dot got elevated to the sky, and we really create the frameworks like ships made of wood, and then we pour the concrete inside. I can barely hear the sound. Maybe you can pump the volume if you want. Thanks a lot. And this is the architecture finally. So it's really integrated into the landscaping. You can even see the neighbor building that it's part of the composition. This is the roof made of coppi piemontesi of our neighbor. And a big favor was done not only to Alice, but also to the neighbor, because when we demolished the existing villa, we opened the view to this valley. And this valley is going down and then up again. It's like in the Greece theater, because you imagine the Greece theater is like a known architecture, because they built the gradonate around the site. And our idea is just to go around the site and then going down this slope and then up again. So we don't have the sea, but we have this beautiful mountain. And this is the church of Mario Botta, actually. This is the Monte Tamaro. And we put inside a biopool cleansed by the plants. It's like an idea to create a microclimate also in the hot summer, and using also an only friendly material and heating system that can help us to be as much as possible sustainable. And it's like a body entered the site made of concrete and green and jasmine that is like little by little, the year by year, going up to the architecture. And how you can see, the idea is not only to create an architecture, but also is like a metaphor between the interior design, the landscaping. There is never a limit. The views are always open to inside and vice versa outside. And another point was the lightness of the spaces, because she lives there. So we create a double light space where the light can come in and she can really enjoy the space. And then the cenote. The cenote is earthly depression naturally created by ancestral tectonic movement in which plunge air, light, plants, greenery, and water. And this is our interpretation of the cenote. This is a place where Alice can lie down into the water. She can have like a natural massage, because we put it like small stones, rounded small stones, river stones in black, that she can, like in 15 centimeters of water, like covering her face and looking up to the sky, looking at the clouds movement, the bird twittering, the movement of the jasmine that brings all the perfume, natural perfume into the space. It's like a search of the sublime in a everyday, and is the starting point for her, putting the fourth dimension, that is time, like a sundial that dictated the various solar declination before, after, and during one works of art. Thank you really much.